Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Major Vibes Show. This is a special one because it is episode 20. Would you believe that?
Whoa. 20? Like
20.
20, like the number that most podcasts never get over?
Most podcasts, 99% of podcasts never make it over 20 episodes. So,
Gosh darn it, brother.
we made it to 20.
We did it.
We did it. Are we going to make
21.
it? Are we going to make it to 21 though?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
In the wise words of a lady I once knew. Absolute.
This is actually the finale of season 1 of the Major Vibes Show. Season 2 is going to start in about 2 weeks.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah,
You're
sure.
going on vacation, so we'll do a fresh one after the vacation. And but there's a lot to talk about. We took a little break. We've been deep into the pair world, trying to bring in new features and new things and new life, new vibes to the platform. So that's been going well.
All while making it simpler. So imagine this. We're creating new things,
Yeah.
a better experience with more information for people, but easier to understand, simpler to the layman Apple Watch user who doesn't know really anything about the deep stuff that goes into the Whoop app or the Ur app. And I think we're honestly crushing it, brother.
Yeah, I think we're doing some cool stuff. A lot of these different apps, whatever app is associated to your wearable, all the metrics and everything are very scientific. They take some time to understand. Our goal is to really bring everyone who has a wearable together and make the terms and understanding everything as easy as possible. Like if a 10-year-old can understand it, that's our goal. So we want to make all this stuff super, super simple, super easy. And since we've been doing that and sharing stuff in the simple terms, instead of writing HRV, just write how's your heart health. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That was
Good, great, medium, low, small, these types of simple things.
Yeah, the first time we did that was with the heart score, because early on we saw that comparing HRV and resting heart rate was impossible for people to compare because everyone has a different baseline.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can't even, if someone doesn't even understand what those concepts are, you have to explain it and then tell them that you just said, let's do a heart score. It's a score of both your heart metrics from your baseline.
Mhm.
And then that score you can now compare.
Yeah, and we worked with Harvest in Montreal to create our own personalized little emojis and icons and all that stuff to make all of these terms and presenting all the information to our users in the easiest and cleanest way possible, where it makes them easy to understand their health and wellness, but also easy to share it with their friends so that their friends can easily understand and maybe get into this world.
Yeah, totally. The sharing stickers that you started designing last week.
Yeah.
I think it's last week or the week before. Man, they look good.
Well, I've been doing them for 6 months, but it took 6 months for them to catch people's eye enough,
How did you know that this one kind of caught?
because I've been sharing them for months and like little like engagement here and there always. But when I did the newer version, the simpler version, and it was just a lot cleaner, people just were like starting to message, "Hey, what is that? Oh, hey, why can I get one? I'm on Pair. Why don't I have a sticker to share?" So then I just started photoshopping everyone's stickers
Yeah,
as if it was a real feature. It wasn't, but
Well, you were the feature.
yeah. So it came to the point where this week, every morning at 6:30 a.m., I had a list of like 12 to 15 stickers I had to make, and it was, it was ruining my mornings.
Oh man.
But seeing everyone reposting, seeing everyone reposting their pair vibe stickers on the Instagram has just been awesome. And when I was resharing on my personal profile, other people sharing their stuff, like people who follow me were like, "Oh, what is this?" Because me sharing my own platform and product is one thing.
Totally.
Other people willingly sharing it gives us validation, and it also gives validation to our friends, family, and followers that are like, "Oh, random people we don't know, you don't know, are using and posting and improving." Right? So it's all good stuff.
No, it's really good stuff.
Good.
And I love to see it. Like the waitlist signups, it's the most consistent and the fastest growing that we've had in the period since you
Yeah.
started posting, and it's a very small level. And it's one thing like, I make music, or I made music, haven't made music in a while. If a song comes out, sure, like there's a handful of really nice people or loyal fans, and they'll like post it and they'll be like, listen, listen to my friend's song.
Mhm.
Who's really clicking?
I've never listened to anyone's friend's song ever in my life. And I listen to music all day, every day.
Exactly. And so the difference though with sharing a sticker that Pear essentially generates is that the people who are sharing it aren't saying, oh, Pear's a great app, you should get on it. What they're saying is, look how good it makes me look.
Yeah.
Right?
People look,
Well, it's a little bit of both. But
yeah, but also people are proud of their accomplishments.
But that's
They're
what I'm
not. It's not
saying.
the ego always saying, "Look how good it makes me look."
No, but I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying people are proud, and we're giving them the ammo to share when they're proud of themselves.
Yeah.
To me, there's no higher vibe than that. Why do people share their Strava runs, or why do people share anything? And it's for three things: it's to look smart,
To look good.
/sexy, and
To share with their friends.
or
to show their
or to
people.
be entertaining.
Yeah.
So most people, that's the beauty about it, is that as our user base grows, they actually become the sales people and the marketers for us, because they're just going to integrate those stickers into their daily stories. And that's what creates that viral moment.
Totally. And our job is to cater to our current users and all the users that are on there and give them the best experience possible. They're proud of their vibe scores. They're proud of their metrics. Make them feel even better.
Exactly.
And that goes a long way. And it's not just for us, but it's for them. It's for everyone else. Like, one person's vibing, they want everyone around them to vibe too. Like,
Totally.
I was in the shower naked earlier,
Stop.
and I was thinking of, I started showering naked. Yeah, it's a different thing, but
I'm not there yet.
I feel a bit exposed, but it's okay. You know, Lando looks at me in the shower.
Yeah.
But in the shower naked, I was thinking about Matthew McConaughey.
As one does when they're showering.
As one does when they're showering naked. I was thinking of Matthew McConaughey and how I look just like him naked. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Your abs are better for sure.
True. And my accent. But anyway, I was thinking like making a video of a bunch of like cool celebrities, not lame celebrities, but cool ones that are talking about their vibe. And I always like, I don't know, I can't find the video in my head, but I know there's multiple clips of like Matthew McConaughey talking about his vibe, you know? He's like, right on my vibe, you know? So I just want to like have like a 30 or 40-second video of very quick clips of like cool celebrities talking about their vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Big Lebowski guy, he talks about vibe somewhere,
Totally.
you know? So that's cool stuff.
And so how do you want to post that?
I don't know. I feel like it's copyright infringement.
Oh, for sure.
Using actors. So it probably...
That's that Kim Kardashian thing. If
Yeah,
you talk about the product.
Well, no.
With them,
Kim Kardashian and her scam mother, who is a genius.
Take it easy with the scam mother.
Look, you didn't let me finish. Her scam mother, who is a genius, is what I said, is at my friend's company, Midday Squares, which is a great company. Shout out, MDS. Randomly, without them even knowing, Kim Kardashian, like a year or two ago, she did a piece with Vogue or Variety or one of those about what's in her purse. Cool. She pulls out a bunch of stuff. Then she pulls out a Midday Squares. And like, I think I sent it to Trin or Nick or one of those people. I was like, yo, did you see this? Like, yeah. They're like, we didn't know about this. Crazy. I said, you got to use that stuff, right? So obviously they use that as promotion ammunition for marketing their product. And then they got a lawyer's letter from Kris Jenner and company saying, okay, you were allowed to post that, but you owe us $1 million.
Or something like that.
Yeah, you owe us like $1 million or something, or you got to take it down like in the next 24 hours, which is crazy. And apparently they found out that a lot of celebrities do this. They'll post something that they like. They'll get the company whose product they posted to repost it because they get all excited. And then they send them a lawyer's letter that they got to pay $1 million.
Yeah, it's an ugly game, but a game nonetheless.
Look, business, politics, life, sometimes you got to play dirty.
Nature is brutal.
It's not the way I want to play things, but hey, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, you do what you got to do. And
sometimes you need to be a dirty dog to get on top.
Sure. And if you have that many eyes, it's just like some lawyer company for sure. Some law firm comes up to whoever family, and they're like, "Look, based on this and this, there's an opportunity for you to make an extra $25 million per year, and all you have to do is do whatever you do, and then we'll." It's kind of like doing a little trap, like putting the bait on the fish hook.
Well, if a celebrity, cool actor, actress person posted about Pear and their vibe score without us knowing, and we reposted it. One, I would repost it whether I'm allowed to or not. I would just do it because worst case, I take it down, you know? But if they hit us with, okay, you always,
I don't know if they were told that they can take it down.
or that they have to take it down or something. They didn't owe money.
They did.
They
They had to get. I'm pretty sure they had to get insured, and they had to get covered for it, and it was a big mess.
Oh, wow.
But we should talk to Nick and like clarify it.
Yeah, well, it's just conversation.
Yeah. Well, but I don't know the exact details. But
Yeah.
I don't think it ended that friendly.
Okay. Crazy. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm just curious, like, if someone did that to us, if we had to pay up, I wonder if it would be worth it. It's like someone really insane.
Well, if they
it's like
did-
Ronaldo, yeah, I'll pay you, man.
Yeah, but like,
Because you had a zillion eyes on you.
but he already did it. Like he already posted it. Right? Like if he posted it and he tagged us and he says, "Oh man, I love Pear," and we got like 4,000 signups that day. It's like
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
have to do anything.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's not like an actual product, it's just something you use every day. Yeah, it's cool. But anyway, why don't we go look into the app and go through our top 3. Let's go top 5. Let's go top 5 of the month. And this is halfway between June and July. I'm just looking at the 30-day chart
That's
here.
okay.
So if we go to the 30 days,
Who's trending?
I don't know who's trending, but
Well, I know we have a #1 world record breaker holder of the vibe score.
yeah, so we'll get to that.
Okay.
So we'll start with first the top 3 in the last 30 days. Number 1, obviously, Emma. She's been consistently grinding forever since she's been on the app. 91 vibe score for the last 30 days. That's pretty huge. In second place, we got Joe Moscow.
Joe is crushing.
Joe is currently on a 28-day streak, which is huge. He's got a 90 vibe score for the last month, which is just amazing.
And
Now
he's been on vacation. He's been going to like Florida. He's like all over the place. And yet his vibe score is always above average.
yeah, so instead of starting from 3, 2, 1, I did a mistake. So Emma's number 1. Joe is number 2. Number 3, we've got a newer one, a newer member.
Who's this?
Her name is Ruthie Miller.
Oh,
I don't know Ruthie Miller, so welcome to Pear, Ruthie Miller. You seem to be doing really, really well. Very consistent stuff, 90 average, and you're always right within your metrics. Like there's little to no fluctuation in your vibe scores.
do you know who Ruthie Miller is?
I know who Ruthie Miller is. It is Carson's lady.
Yes, the better half of Zelic, the
Yeah.
mastermind behind the Pear app.
Yes, Carson is our friend and our developer. He's a good man. So yeah, top 3. Oh no, I said top 5.
Sure did.
Let's go with number 4. We can't count. Tim Thomas, you're number 4, but we're not allowed technically to count you because you missed half your days this month.
Yeah, 8 Sleep is not a great.
Yeah,
maybe on vacation.
Yeah, if you're using your mattress to track your stuff, that's fine. But if you're not home, if you're on vacation, it is summertime, right?
Yeah,
So
so
most
I think
people-
the fix, what we're going to do is to just add up the vibe scores. So if someone has a great average, that's not enough. They have to be there consistently.
Cool. So,
Major hack.
okay. Number 5, actual number 5 here, or number 4, sorry. Nick Ledger, aka Nick Leger in French.
Nick Leger is beasting it up, man.
So Nick Leger is on a 20-day streak. He's got an average score of 90. I've almost never seen him get a day below his average. It's very rare that he does. 2 in the last month. But yeah, he's been really crushing it. He's also newer on the platform, and he's a power user for sure. So Nick, great stuff.
And I know he's getting married. He's getting ready for his wedding.
Mhm.
He's 992 days in a row at the gym, I'm pretty sure.
It's crazy.
He's like super shredded and he's going into like competition cut mode, like bodybuilding style. So I'm from what I gather, so that for his wedding, like he already looks great, but for his wedding, he's going to look like Mr. Universe.
Nick, you're what we call the modern traditional psychopath. Do what you got to do.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And okay, last is with an 89 score for the month, Brandon Harrar. Also
Correct.
on a 9-day streak. How do you figure, man? How do you figure?
Is he on a 9-day streak?
He's on a 9-day streak.
No, he's not. He's not. Because that's their highest streak of the last 30 days.
Oh.
Because he had a blue day today.
Yes. Okay. So,
No, but all the other ones were accurate.
cool. But anyway, little glitch on the app here. Yeah. So, Brand, well, you're still in fifth place. So you're doing well. And
Let's talk about the all-time high vibe score
streak.
record.
All right. So this month we had one of our users
Beat my record.
you had the longest streak.
Me and Sipo apparently both tied at 31.
So you guys had a 31-day streak. That's really good. And it just got broken by Alex Trin.
Alex Trin, the OG.
He broke his streak. And not only did he he broke the crazy streak, which is insane, but also he went from having a lot of more blue days. Like he had more days below average than above average. And then he just recently had 36 days fully above his average, but not even a little bit above. He was like in the 90s, whereas average was kind of like in the low 80s.
Killing it.
He's been really, really dominating that. And he found his little hack that helps him sleep better, sleep more consistently, and feel better when he wakes up in the morning.
What's that hack?
I don't know, but he found something.
Oh, well, it's he doesn't mess around with his sleep time anymore.
Okay.
At all. Before he was really staying up late, like watching stuff and on his phone scrolling. But he realized that if he gets to bed, I guess between 9 and 10, he's almost guaranteeing it. He's making sure his dinner is not too heavy or not too late. And he's absolutely pumped up his heart metrics because he's been playing golf like a maniac, like pretty much
and
every
he's walking
day.
a lot. He's been doing cardio, and he's a guy who never does cardio.
Yeah, so he's a very competitive guy. And when he golfed with Coach RT, Rob was walking and he was dialed. He shot like an 80 or an 82. So Trin tried walking and he realized that walking versus being in the cart was making him take 5-6 points off his game.
Everyone tells me that.
Because you're much more steady Eddie. You're like
you're steady when you're
one with the universe.
Yeah, you take a shot, you mess your shot up or whatever. You walk it off. You go there, and otherwise you like get in the cart. You go on your phone. You just eat some stuff, drink some stuff. I feel like it takes away. Whereas, you're walking the course. You just hit your ball and you go straight to it. You're getting tons of cardio. It's
you're
great.
Getting like 20,000 steps. You're breathing that fresh air. It's good for your heart. And it shows his resting heart rate is way down. His HRV is really trending up. And so all those factors together and the fact that now he doesn't want to mess up that streak, it broke because he was traveling and it killed his...
Yeah, so his big thing is he travels usually once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Every week. For the last month, he's not traveled. I think it was the first time in 5 years he didn't have a single business trip.
Yeah.
So he was really dialed in his routines and stuff like that. And it goes to show that when you have a proper routine that works for you and you live by that and you stay consistent with it. And that's why we added the routine metric, or I don't know if it's on there yet, but it's on the next update.
Oh, it's coming soon.
So the routine thing is actually really cool because I noticed, and I'm not using data necessarily or science to discuss this, but when my routine is off, when I'm going to bed between 9 and 10 and I'm waking up between 6 and 7 every day, great. When I start to go to bed around 11 or 12, then wake up around 8 or 5 or still 6 and 7 because my body's just programmed to wake up at that time. When my routine gets messed up, vibe score's messed up. And not only the vibe score's messed up, but I feel messed up. My vibe is more messed up. Not always, but like, yeah, I don't know why it's like
that. Do your metrics go down, like your resting heart rate and your HRV? Are they like off?
They're
but not totally reflected.
Not the heart metric is not usually off. The sleep metric is obviously off, but the heart metric is not off usually. But the thing is, I behave normally at night. But if I'm up until 11 or 12, that means I am watching a movie or a TV show, and if I'm watching a movie and TV show, I'm up late at that time, chances are I'm snacking. Usually if I'm snacking, it's been like oranges and apples and stuff. But I'd say in the last month, it's been nothing but chocolate and ice cream. Okay. So my heart metrics have been going lower. And so that's when the score gets messed up is you're staying up late, you're waking up early, you're not getting the right sleep. and you're kind of putting junk in your system.
Yeah.
So
you
you
get
wake
addicted to it.
Yeah, and you do like 2-3 days sugary food, you keep wanting more, right? I don't want an apple. I have so many apples in my fridge.
You want Fruity Pebbles marshmallow.
Exactly. Whereas but it's the same on the other side. If I eat an apple and an orange every night for 3 or 4 nights, I'm never craving chocolate or
Yeah, it
ice cream.
becomes
I'm
the
literally like, oh, give me God's food.
We are the algorithm. If you're on Instagram, your body is just like Instagram. Whatever you're looking at and clicking on and
You just always want more of it.
you're going to get more of it.
We're simple creatures.
We are extremely simple creatures. And back to the routine part, it's a huge component scientifically to like your well-being and like how long you live and like
Yeah.
how good you are overall. So we're adding that in on the next update, on the next major update, because it's a huge factor. We added awake time.
Mhm.
So we also did like a bunch of vibe score updates.
Yeah, we've been working in the back end on the algorithm, but we're not going to like talk about it every time.
A little bit. Because all the devices, any Apple user was getting screwed because the way that Apple measures things wasn't working like everything else. So if you were on an Apple Watch, you were always at least 10, 12 points below everybody else.
True.
Which is demoralizing.
And we also noticed with the Apple Watch that that's the device where the most users miss their days because the Apple Watch has such a terrible battery compared to all the other devices. Most Apple Watch users, their screen is getting notifications and it's on and off all day long. So they have to charge it by the end of the day or else it'll die through the night.
Yeah.
And we noticed a lot of people's stuff dying. So I hope Apple smartens up and gets their battery dialed soon because that would help.
They release a ring, something sleep focused.
They are doing that. Everyone's going to be releasing something cool.
Yeah.
Great
So
for us.
the new vibe score is more indicative. We added awake time because sometimes I'd get a good vibe score, but my awake time, if it was like 2 hours, wouldn't reflect.
Mhm.
So I'd be messed up. So we've incorporated that in so it knocks down the vibe score. And the routine component is just like how close are you to your last week of baseline of when you went to bed. So if you're traveling, the first 2 days you'll be off, but it'll quickly adjust to where you're going. So if like Athena is in Greece right now, Athena and Sipo, they're in Greece. Obviously, it's 8-hour difference or something like that. It would take a few days for the actual body clock to adjust.
Oh, yeah.
And that's reflected in the score too.
Mhm.
So the routine portion of the vibe score would be off for a few days, which makes sense. It should reflect reality. But then it's already updated.
Mhm.
So it like moves with you. Got it?
No.
Fuck off.
I was listening to you, but in my head was the monkey going like this. I was listening to every word you said and I understood it, but I wasn't fully paying attention.
Okay.
I don't, and I was like, I veer off into these
Dark
these
holes.
fantasy lands in my own brain sometimes.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
But really, we're adding routine. And
that's it.
the big move that we made is that we're used to seeing total sleep, restorative sleep, and the heart score. But to me, that fucked with me because, first of all, those numbers, who cares? What's rest sleep? You know, like, especially when sharing. But now if your sleep is just 89%, your routine is like great.
Mhm. And over the next couple of weeks, I'm also going to be trying, like I sent someone their sticker today. They had a decent vibe score, but their sleep was like a 50%. And I knew that they didn't want to share like a 50% sleep. So instead of saying sleep 50 something percent, I wrote sleep decent because it was decent. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Right. And that made them want to post the sticker because even if you have bad stuff, like bad, like,
really bad is funny. So you
like,
should
look,
post.
5 hours of sleep is not the end of the world. I do it often enough. Like it's not great. It's not good, but like, it's okay. It's good enough. It's not 4 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I can still function off 5 hours of sleep, but my battery runs.
No, you can't. You function like shit.
No, but my battery, it runs out earlier. But first few hours of the day is still okay. Like to say that we literally, you and me ran an insanely huge business off of like no sleep ever. And we were still making some serious decisions. So to say that if you don't get...
We made a lot of retarded decisions.
We did, but also we did some good stuff.
We did some great stuff, but we did the great stuff once we got sober and started sleeping.
This is also true.
Everything before that
Was a blur.
was a blur and really dumb.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I guess.
and everyone has like an off day where you sleep a little bit. But if
Yeah.
every day you're sleeping 5 hours, you're not helping yourself.
No. I definitely feel when I sleep 8 hours, it's super rare. Like it's so rare. I try, but I struggle to get there. When I do get there, I feel like a superhero though. It's so good. 8 hours of sleep.
So how do we get you to not eat cheese at 11:30 at night? Like, what do you need other than a battle with Trin?
No, it's not that. I think the cheese lately, this week it wasn't cheese. It was something else in the middle of the night. Whatever it was, that's because I eat really early. I eat at like 4 o'clock now, 4 p.m. I'm having dinner.
That's really too early.
So by 2 a.m., I'm starving.
Yeah, but you've been fasting for like 20 hours. Like, what, now it's 6 hours you're starving?
The second part you didn't let me get to.
Okay.
So by 2 a.m., I'm starving because I ate so long ago. And also at 2 a.m. is usually when if I take an edible or have a hit of the weed pen to help me sleep a little more. If I wake up, if I do that at 1 or 12 and I wake up at 2, I usually am feeling pretty munchy. Because when you're gardening, you always feel hungry, even when you're not. Right?
Well, yeah, if you're gardening, you're definitely going to feel hungry and you will be hungry.
Well, yeah. So if it's 2 a.m. and I wake up and I'm like,
I don't know that.
Yeah. No, and I do it a lot less. I only really do it lately to help me sleep and shut off my brain. Because my brain, that's my big thing. Like last night, I fell asleep. I didn't take anything. I just went to my bed, closed my eyes, and passed out. I woke up 3 hours later, wide awake, with about 30 different things going through my head. Nothing bad, but just so much noise. An endless amount of noise that I could not turn off for the life of me. I'll put like some ASMR, or I'll put some lightning and rain sounds. I'll put some frequencies.
You're just all jazzed up.
But now I'm jazzed up and it's 2 a.m. I'm like, no, I'm not going to get up at 2 a.m.
Get your laptop, you know?
So then after about an hour of fucking around, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to take the weed pen. I'm going to take a huge puff of it and I'm going to sleep for 5 more hours. Yes, it will hurt my heart score though. Always hurts the heart score, but it is what it is.
If you don't want to do that, you'd have to commit to like 2 weeks of nothing.
I know. I'm already
deal with it.
I already did that with my golf game, and it's making me want to tear myself apart.
What do you mean? You were in such a great mood yesterday on the course.
Oh man. So I've been playing decent golf for the last 2 years at least. But I want to get better. And in order to get better, you need to do lessons, rework your swing. So I started doing that, reworking my swing and everything. And yeah, so now everything is changing, where my feet are changing, the way I lift my club, the way I hit my shoulders, the way I do my hips. So it's almost like relearning. So I'm playing way, way, way worse than I've ever played golf in the last years. I could go back and use my old swing, but that defeats the whole purpose of trying to get comfortable with the new swing.
Yeah.
So if I did that with my sleep and golf, I'd probably end up killing myself.
Choose one at a time.
Exactly.
It's a necessary step back to make those leaps forward.
Exactly.
That's life, man.
To me, my golf game is far more important than my sleep today.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're building a company that does that.
Yeah, well, we do it so we stay accountable. Like I'm not the guy. Like I said, if I'm on a 30-day streak, Purple, I'm proud of it. I'm happy about it. But like, if I'm really craving something that I know is going to destroy that streak, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, but the streak gives you that extra question of like,
oh, totally.
Right? Like the vibe score does that. Because even if you're fucking around now, you're fucking around within your parameters.
I do. But that's another thing I was thinking. Have we made the vibe score too easy?
No.
No?
No, not at all. Because you get destroyed if you're off. It's really rewarding around your baseline.
Yeah. So if you stay within and that's the thing, maybe some people don't know this, but Per, like my scores are not comparing to his. Like my hard score and his hard score,
well,
they're based off of different things. My hard score is based off of my average let's say my resting heart rate is average 58. If I get a 58 heart rate, I'm good. I'm at my average. We're chilling.
Yeah.
If you get a 58 heart rate, you're gonna have a terrible vibe score because your heart rate is used to being at the 80s, or I mean at the
HRV.
40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, totally. So the score is a score that's comparable with other people. It's based on your own averages.
Exactly.
And when it's based on your own averages, you're only trying to beat yourself.
Mhm.
And so if you are way off your baseline and you eat a pizza at 10 p.m. and go to bed at 11 and have 4 beers, your resting heart rate will be, or your heart score will be trash.
Mhm.
It'll be severely trash. Your vibe score will take a hit. Your sleep quality will take a hit. And it's only easy, or might seem easy, because the people on Pair have figured out their evening routines and they're getting good scores.
Yeah, totally.
Right? So like they know how to play the game now.
And that's, I think you said it right there very quickly and easily, is when you're on Pair, you start to fix your evening routine. Everyone's worried about their morning routine, right? But like we said, if you can just tweak your nighttime routine, like what you do after 6 p.m. to bedtime, just subtle tweaks, you can really like change the game. Like those very small little tweaks the next day can help your brain be sharper at work, more confident in your decision making and your risk taking,
more peaceful,
less irritated, more understanding and empathetic, and literally just you're sharper and you're happier. So all of that, if you just tweak your little nighttime routine.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's easier said than done at first, because your evening routine is like you're off work, you're decompressing, you get into your nice evening relax.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to shift that, because it's like your mini vacation at the end of the day, and you have no discipline left at the end of the day because it's all used up.
Yeah,
right? But let me finish.
Yeah.
When you're at the end of the day, that is what's going to judge how you are tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The morning routine, you could do the cold plunge, you could put your face in the toilet bowl, you can do whatever the fuck people do. But when I was on that podcast, the guy asked me at the end, he says, I ask everyone what their morning routine is. I said, my morning routine is a good evening routine. That's my morning routine. And he loved that.
Yeah,
and
that's great.
He actually did that too. He goes to bed at 8:30 and he doesn't drink.
Mm.
But that's the whole idea.
And a lot of people think, because they see me and I don't drink, I haven't had a drink in years. I don't know, 4 years maybe. We're going on 4.
Has it been that long?
3 or 4 years, yeah.
Holy shit.
2021. December 21. We're hitting December 25 soon.
Good for you.
Yeah. I cook with a lot of alcohol, but I don't drink it.
Yeah.
Anyway, because people assume I don't drink and stuff like that, they're like, oh, Matt, well, like, if I have my glass of wine at night, my vibe score is going to be shit. Like, no, it's not going to be shit. You can have your glass of wine.
It's when you go more than your average glass of wine.
You could literally have 2 glasses of wine at 7 p.m. with your dinner. It almost will not affect your vibe score.
2 glasses of wine at 7.
If you go to bed at 10:30.
Yeah. But where they're going to notice is the night they don't have a glass of wine,
their metrics are better.
Their score is going to be crazy. And then they'll get addicted to that. They'll be like, oh man, I didn't drink, and look at my sleep score. Look at my heart.
Yeah. And I've like, for a long time, I've been looking at the Whoop and Oura and devices on Reddit, all the different subreddits of them. And there are so many times, it's funny, I see 2 different things. I see, look what the cocaine did to my score. And then other people in the comments are like, you're crazy for even posting that. But anyway, Thank you for the information. But then there's the other people who are like, look what alcohol did to my score. I'm never drinking again. And they're like, I didn't get drunk. I didn't do anything. I just had a couple beers with the friends. And it ruined my next score and like my metrics for the whole day. And he's like, I didn't even get drunk. I was just having like casual beers. Like I wasn't even feeling them.
Yeah.
He's like, so from now, if I'm going to get drunk, at least I'm just going to get as drunk as I can and have a good time. He's like, but just to have casual beers that put unnecessarily calories and wreck my heart.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
And it
wrecks your sleep too.
When you can see it. Yeah. So how good do you think you're sleeping when you have a 20% hard score?
No. So alcohol, a lot of people are like, oh, you just get super high, smoke some weed, or drink a bunch of alcohol, so you pass out, and you'll sleep 12 hours. You may sleep 12 hours, but you're gonna have the worst quality sleep. If you have no REM sleep and no deep sleep, which is what alcohol and heavy strains of weed will do to you, then yeah, you got sleep time. But on Pear, you're not rewarded for the time you sleep necessarily. Well, it's part of it, but
It's part of it, but there are many other factors.
there's so many other sleep factors that are measured.
Because your vibe is based on your sleep and your heart and your awake time and your sleep quality and
What
all
was-
that good stuff.
What was your vibe score today?
89?
Oh, we're the same?
Yeah, we're twinning, brother.
Oh, yeah. All right. Look at us, side by each.
I had a great heart score, 45 resting heart rate, my guy.
All right, I got to take 30 day off.
Yeah, I had a 45 resting heart rate,
That's low.
87 HRV, I think, or 89. I fell asleep at 7:45 initially with Sweet Yule. Woke up at 9.
Oh, yeah. I texted you and you only answered me late. I was like, oh, he's probably doing something. And because the funny thing is, and I see this a lot, like I'll message you or something and disappear. I don't know. I don't hear from you from a few hours. Then like randomly I'll look at Instagram and you and Sweet Yule at the exact same time have liked all of my stories. Like so many times, it's like I haven't heard from both of you. And then in the same second, you're both liking my posts on Instagram.
Oh, because I guess we weren't with our phones. and
You're
now
on
we
the
got our
same
phones.
schedule. Yeah,
Yeah, and we have the same people we follow.
exactly. So yeah, 89, 78 sleep quality, 6.5 hours. What
Yeah,
happened?
It didn't count my 7 o'clock fall asleep. And when I went to bed at 9, I couldn't fall asleep till 11.
7 o'clock is bold.
Yeah, but I wasn't planning on going to sleep.
Yeah, 2-hour nap you took?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the nap is counted for yesterday, and I didn't want to fuck with it. And 11 o'clock was when I actually fell asleep. So, and I woke up at 5:30.
Yeah, I was up at 5 something today and I saw you had a score. I was like,
What was my score earlier? Less?
no, it was purple.
Nice.
It was purple.
Yeah, I'm on a 10-day streak or 9-day.
9.
First time in months. In months that
Yeah,
I'm
you
on a
went.
streak.
Yeah.
I've been like 4 days on. And
Okay, can we hear this? So your wife was gone for about 10 days, 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Eula. I don't know what her name is on the phone. His wife has about 9 different nicknames and they all apply at
we
all
call it
times.
Yuli.
So Yuli?
Yeah.
Okay, we go with Yuli. So Yuli was gone for a week or 2.
Yeah.
How did that change your routines and vibe scores? And
No, I had no one to keep me accountable. If I want to order Krispy Kreme on a Saturday, she always tells me, don't do it. It's so stupid. It's not worth it. She wasn't there to tell me.
so having a wife that you live with keeps you accountable.
Having a wife is probably one of the biggest biohacks you can ever have.
Mm.
You're not fucking around at night on your phone doing God knows what, right? Because you have decency.
Mhm.
You're eating together. You're doing everything together. So you're entertained by someone else. Loneliness is a really tremendous destroyer of routine and good habits.
Yeah.
So just having someone like we'll have our snacks together, we'll have our dinner together,
And then she's like, okay, we're going to bed. You're like, all right, we're going to bed.
but the indulgences are far less. She goes to bed early. I go to bed early. Every time she goes to bed and I go to bed later, I always suffer on the vibe score.
Mhm.
And so when she was away, I was kind of on vacation a little bit, and I was just indulging a little more, pushing my bedtimes a little more, eating a little more shit on the weekends, and it all adds up to 2-3 days in the blue.
I would definitely be about 98% more behaved if I had a wife.
Well, you would because you don't want to be a disgrace.
No.
Like when I'm feeling really like disgraceful,
Mhm.
like Sweet Yule will fall asleep on the couch, and I'll be like, I'll go to the cupboard, I'll get something quiet, I'll like eat it. I'll eat the stuff that she's like, come on, man, what are you doing? Do you not care about your vibe?
Okay, but to be fair, she snacks a lot throughout the day. You don't. So maybe, she had her snacks. Now it's your time.
Yeah.
But I know, but the
she never
snacks-
tells me like
No,
anything.
I
It's
know.
just when someone else is there, you don't want to like be a barbarian.
No, and also she eats like nice little crackers and cheese and snacks. And if you're
It's
hitting
a lot of nachos.
does she?
Oh man, she's always crunching on nachos or sucking on popsicles at all times of the day.
That's one thing that hearing people crunch and chew, Like every time we go to mom's house for like the weekly morning coffee or whatever, mom always wants to bring out crackers or carrots or like celery or chips or something. And I'm always like, Mom, how about this new rule? No crunchy
Soft stuff only.
no crunchy food ever in the house.
Well, that's what we had
And
a barbecue.
she's like, you guys are nuts.
We got the mini pita things, and that's the misophonia thing that irritates the shit out of us. But do you remember being annoyed by that as a little kid? Probably not, because I don't.
no,
Like, what happened that we got so annoyed?
I don't know.
I know that when I'm gardening, nothing annoys me. Nothing in the world annoys me.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
have my brain is going 1,000 miles an hour, but I heard some comedian talk about when she's gardening, she has to earn her peace because she's got to battle that thing between her ears until she can get to a chill zone.
Well, no, I think it was a year ago. I was stressed out hard. A lot of factors were stressing me out. I wasn't in the best place. So I would go and grab some gardening supplies, you know,
I love the term.
and I go gardening and it would absolutely wreck me. Heart score destroyed, anxiety, everything you're worried about got heightened times 10. When I'm doing that in a time of high stress anxiety, it makes it life 10 times worse. When I'm doing it and I'm like in my most zen time, no real stress. The occasional, am I insane? Are we building this company? Is this crazy? You know, when you just are questioning everything you've ever done.
We had a little chat about that the other night.
Who?
We were texting.
You and me?
Yeah. About crazy ideas.
Oh, manifesting crazy ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, because that, or at least the psychology or the science behind it.
But every big entrepreneur has had that. Like every big entrepreneur questions their sanity and everything that they're doing constantly all day long. Like, is this crazy? And then you like get a new idea or something good happens in the business and you power through and you're like, yes, this is the.
Well, that's the thing. The body or the ego is using previous historical data that it's experienced and providing you security warnings in the car of what's possible, not possible.
Mhm.
But it doesn't know what's possible because it has only experienced
The past,
XYZ in the past.
not the
That's
future.
why living in the past, absolute trash,
Mhm.
useless. Every day we generate a new life. And so every amazing entrepreneur had to go to someone at some point before they accomplished anything to tell them what they were going to do. And the ones who did it with the craziest belief, the most insane charisma and confidence about what they were going to do, that's who wins it. The people who are like, oh, I'm working on this thing. It could work. It could not work. Who the fuck's going to invest in that guy? You got to
Nobody.
be like almost deranged.
You have to be just right under the point of delusion.
But delusion is the key factor that every great person of all time had.
Well, how many times did they say like people we know or we've seen and entrepreneurs, whatever, like these guys are nuts. This guy is insane. The WeWork guy, go watch his interviews. Insane. Yeah, it crashed and burned, but that was more of a finance thing than
He's
the
still
idea.
sitting on a billy.
He's still a billionaire.
He's doing okay.
No, that guy's insane.
And everyone else who is not insane is playing it safer. It makes more sense. But there are these people out there in the world who create crazy things. And in order to do something, and crazy is just something that hasn't been seen yet. Like the Uber guy is crazy. The Airbnb people are crazy.
Yeah, everything in its
Everything
infancy is
new
crazy.
is crazy because the world's consciousness, their ego has been like, it has not been done yet. Therefore, it cannot be done. But that's such bullshit.
Mhm.
And so everybody says that you're way better off being delusional if you want to be successful than being rational. Because rational means you're just looking at your spreadsheet historical and you'll be like, oh shit, man. Look what I had. Look what I have now.
Yeah.
This ain't trending.
But we believe what we're doing. We know it's awesome. We're seeing the results that it's yielding to ourselves and to our users. And we have no problem impressing investors. We already have impressed investors. They're pumped about it. And so
we even got an investor who wants to continue investing with us.
yeah, he's like, hey, this is where we're at right now. He's like, but
It's
if
a
you
starter pack.
he's like, if you continue to impress me, I'm gonna continue to invest. And we're looking for a few more of those, which is great. And but yeah, I'm really excited to get this new version of Pair out to the world within the next month or so. And following that comes, like, we're going to be testing that, making sure everything works. Then it's going to be all for you on the App Store. Like, it's going to be released and ready to go.
Yeah, we're at the fall.
Yeah, so we're almost done. So that, like, the timeline of things right now is, I think you're going to go on vacation next week.
Yeah, but that's really not going to change anything because I still do
Yeah, you still have the sessions. So, but once you're back from vacation, the new update should right around there be ready, even maybe during.
Yeah, well, it'll definitely be testing.
Yeah, so we're going to be testing that. Then we're going to allow our users to test it. If everything goes well, we put it on the App Store. And as soon as that happens, September, October, November is when we're going for our second round of investment.
Yeah, and the way that we're looking at this, like the financial projections, because you have to, at least in our early stage, give something to the investors that says more than like a lot of people equals a lot of money.
Mhm.
It's true, tech people do understand that concept, but when you're getting your first, $3-4 million, $5 million of investment, you have to show them that you're coming in this thing early because the potential is insane.
Yeah.
And the projections, which are very conservative that we're working on, are fucking nuts.
Yeah, they are. And
Because of this system that we're making where essentially the user is going to be rewarded. Their lives will be rewarded, whether it's better insurance premiums, deals and discounts with awesome brands,
Mhm.
Free wearables potentially. And the people paying for it is not the users. It's going to be like the companies, the HR companies, the insurance companies.
yeah, and then plug in the API, the VibeScore API, like for HR and for different things, like whoever wants to do. There's so many different ways that this is going to make money. But yeah, early investors,
We just have to
They
show them
wanna-
that's the roadmap.
we want to show them that that's where we're going. This is what we're building. And then next batch of investors are going to be those, but also the more Silicon Valley tech investors is what we're going for, because they also understand users. Users equals money. We have all those projections with X amount of users. But yeah, so that's going to be really fun. I'm excited to get our feet wet in that zone again.
And the beautiful thing, when it's on the App Store and people can share it, every single person who's on it who chooses, not everybody has to share, but people like to share when they did good. And our whole thing is based on positive reinforcement.
Mhm.
It's a lot of people who are scared to come on and say, oh, my vibe's going to be bad. Da, 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 da. As soon as you come on, you're going to realize you're healthier than you think. You're going to start trending better, and you're going to share that. And as you share that, people will be like, "Whoa, what is that? What is that?"
And we like what we're saying. We have the data to back that up. Like, we have the numbers of the users that are on there, who has improved their sleep, who has improved their heart metrics since they've been on Pair. So those are all great selling points for our investors.
Yeah. Well, the investors are concerned with money. They don't really give a shit if it helps people or not. Well, I guess the ones who are aligned do.
And
But really-
and we're going for the initial money we needed. Didn't really care if they were aligned or not. They just had to believe in us. But the next investors, obviously, we want the most people to be aligned with us.
Yeah, it's really like the plan here is like there's 8 billion people in the world, and I think we can build a system that rewards all of them for a good evening routine that
Mhm.
makes a better world. And we live in the age of abundance.
Totally. And I don't know if this is taboo to talk about, but I don't care. Might sound crazy, but with the rise of artificial intelligence, it's a big buzzword everyone's talking about. A lot of jobs will become obsolete. Like, good jobs too. Like, you could be making 200-300 grand right now, and your job next year could be obsolete. That's just the way technology is going and stuff like that. Like big finance firms, AI on like ChatGPT, not even a complicated one, is doing in 10 minutes what a team of 20 people making 300 grand each do in 3 months. Does it in 10 minutes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know if that's exact,
It's close.
but that's the concept.
It's close.
That's
It's
the
close. And that was Goldman Sachs. And regardless of what happens, that's just where their life is going. And a lot of people eventually may be out of a job, and it'll be hard to make money. So the way we see it is potentially 10 years from now, there'll be universal basic income, because technology will have taken away a lot of jobs. And a way to be able to make money is to be rewarded for being healthy,
Exactly.
right? Because if unhealthy people tend to take from the system more,
Yes.
right? I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's just how it is. If you're unhealthy, you take from the system, you get insurance, you get this, that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they're sick. They have to be taken care of. There's welfare. There's all that
Exactly.
stuff.
So if you're healthy and you're showing improvement and you show that you're working on yourself so that you're not costing the government money or whatever,
Exactly.
and these insurance companies, then you'll be rewarded for that. Maybe you could get paid. We don't know how things are going to work, but
Well, the
we're
idea-
definitely creating a reward system for people to be well on their wellness journey.
Yeah. And we're like, you may ask, where's that money going to come from? Who's going to pay people to be healthy? Well, the idea is if AI is replacing all those jobs and making everything that much more profitable, then there's going to be a lot of money.
Mhm.
And there's huge incentives when healthcare in the States is costing like, I don't know, $7-8 trillion a year. If they can create this incentives that actually pays people to be healthy and it nets lower than what it's currently costing and it can trend lower over time, that's just the way you see it. That's what we're going to tell RFK.
Yeah, and maybe you won't get paid to be healthy, but maybe you will get severe deductions for being healthy.
Well, at
Wait,
first it's going to start with like brand discounts and it's
Yeah,
going to start
totally.
with better insurance premiums, better car insurance, better all that stuff. Because if you're driving and you have a 12 vibe score and the data is going to say, oh yeah, that guy's fucked up.
Mhm.
But if they start seeing that people with vibe score have less accidents than people without vibe scores, they already see that. Like they already know that.
Yeah,
right
they already
now.
have that info.
They
almost.
people are much lower risk when they're tracking. They're just much more self-aware. So we will be the operating system.
Yeah, so we're just trying to build and navigate this whole world. And every day you hit hiccups, and then okay, we go this direction, we pivot here, and we go
and
here.
instead of like selling our users to everybody, the users will benefit directly.
Mhm.
And in an ideal world, they won't have to pay for anything.
I was just about to say that, like, I don't want to put you guys behind a paywall. Like today, clicked on an article. I
It's so annoying.
I Googled something and it brought me to like the New York Post or Washington Post. And it let me read 2 lines and it said, pay. No, I don't want to pay. I want to read this for 4 seconds. Like, I'm not going to pay you $12 a month.
That's how hard it's getting out there for them.
It's so crazy. So I hate when I'm getting put behind a paywall. Man, I was on a friggin' dating app. I was on a Christian dating app and they're asking me to pay extra money to send a message, you know?
Is that what Jesus would have done?
Jesus would not have done that. And Jesus would not have also give me Tinder ads to have sex with other people on the Christian dating app. What a world we live in.
That is the most like who's designing it? Like who's coming up with that concept?
There's no morals for the most part in this world. It doesn't matter. It's just, and I'm not saying Tinder's bad. I'm just saying when you're on a Christian dating app looking for this type of person, I don't want to see thirst traps and I don't want to get Tinder ads and I don't want to get
it's absolutely
like I got a notification from the Christian app and it had like the water, the squirting sign on it. Like, what?
That is that's bizarro world stuff.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. But anyway, this is what it is.
Another thing we were talking about is that because it reminded me of the dating thing is a big part of our business model that we want to do is sign up major gym chains. And the gym would essentially pay for a private group or like a private page. Like let's say XYZ Fitness Arizona. They have 5,000 members, let's say. The people in the gym who have the wearables and want to sign up, they're going to be able to go in. They're going to be able to see
other people that go to their gym.
Who go to their gym that maybe they're too shy to talk to or you don't want to bother anybody. And it's a place where people can actually connect, where they can like form subgroups or they can do whatever they want. And like every gym can have this place now where, because I think that's a huge problem.
And even the gym,
it's tough to connect with people inside of a gym. But now if you have like a internal vibe Facebook of a gym, dude,
like I was saying,
like insane.
When I go to the gym, obviously, like I'm a man, my eyes wander as anyone else's do. Maybe not yours.
Mine have never wandered.
My eyes wander, but like you got to be so rogue or have no filter at all in your brain to like just walk up to like that hottie at the gym and be like, yo, what's up? You know? The only person I know who's done that was my buddy Sean. He raw dogged it a bunch
He's a
of
real man.
Yeah, he raw dogged it a bunch of years ago. He saw a cutie at the gym, went up and spoken to her. They've been dating ever since.
Like 9 years ago, you said?
Something like that, yeah.
That's a beautiful story. But
It is.
for all of us betas out there, which there are a lot more.
Yeah, I'd rather just lurk you online.
Yeah, lurk online. And so positive lurking, it's like Tinder for healthy people. I think it'll be absolutely massive.
Well, I wouldn't
Just
call
so
it Tinder for healthy people because Tinder's just like literally for
No, but
hookups.
no, I mean like
Yeah.
Facebook was per school at the beginning, right?
Yeah, totally.
Facebook was like Harvard at the beginning, then Ivy League, and they were signing up one school at a time. So just one part of it is signing up one gym at a time. There'd be a big poster. Hey, sign up. You have a wearable. See who's on your vibe, you know?
Yeah. And look, we're in the age of loneliness. Men and women, whether they admit it or not. So yeah, if you go to the gym, that's a great thing. A lot of people are not going to go walk up and talk to someone at the gym usually. So if they do, it's like if a girl sees a guy they like or guy sees a girl or whatever, it's like, okay, let's see people's vibe scores. Oh, this person looks like they're chilling. Oh, I've seen that person work out. Oh, she's cool. And you can literally find a person on your vibe. Like,
Who goes to your gym?
who goes to your gym? Like, we're not creating a dating app. We're just creating an app about vibes. But
We want to connect people who vibe, literally.
that's it. The whole point of this was connecting people who vibe.
Yeah.
So
I'm very excited about it.
yeah, man, it's all good stuff. What 13:30? Okay, looks like we're done about an hour.
Yeah, perfect.
Beautiful. Well, it was nice to be back.
Episode 20.
Episode 20, episode 21 coming in hot soon. It's going to be great. Thank you for watching. This should be out in a couple days. So let's say Monday.
Yeah.
When do you leave? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Where are you going?
I'm going to beautiful British Columbia.
Where at? Like on an island?
Vancouver.
Okay.
And then Kelowna.
Nice.
And
You're going to go see Daily Driven Exotics in Kelowna?
oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Nice.
No, going to and somewhere else, like somewhere I'm so bad geographically. Eula's uncle lives
Somewhere.
somewhere in the woods.
But you went last year and you had a good time.
2 years ago, I went and I saw the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, you did see some stuff. I remember that.
It was pretty awesome. I got a 1% that night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you did get a 1%.
I got a
The
1%.
1% Club on Whoop.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much again for joining us on the Major Vibes Show, episode 20. Once again, my name is Andy. This is my brother, Mick. And we'll see
It's
you on the...
Michelle now, okay?
Okay, Michelle.
Michelle.
Laser, blazer, taser, Michelle. We're going to post that clip just so you know what we're talking about. Dodgeball. What was it called? Dodgeball.
A true underdog story.
A true
I
underdog.
watched it not long ago.
Wow, number 2's coming out soon.
Stop.
I swear it to be true. All right.
Thanks for vibing. We love you.
We're yapping. We'll talk to you later. See you on the flip side. It is summertime, so everyone stay out there, be safe. And look, if you have a terrible vibe score because you went out and had a great night, post your shitty vibe scores. Those are the funniest ones. Those are the ones that make you look the most human. Because we can all post our good stuff. Like I posted my terrible score 2 days ago. It was
You got a 69.
Yeah, it was 69. First of all, cool number to post. But also it's like, yeah. And I even posted like my 69 score and I wrote, yeah, I stayed up until I watched The Dark Knight from 11 till 2 a.m. and I ate 4 ice cream sandwiches.
That sounds so awesome.
Yeah, it was like summer vacation when I was 13.
How were you
Sometimes
the next day? Was it like a weekend?
that was like 2 days ago.
Hey, man, you do what you got to do.
It
when
was
you gotta
like
do
2
it.
days ago. I don't know. I was just into it.
Yeah.
Like also, I also understand like I like to vibe and feel good and be good and eat healthy and do all that good stuff. But I'm human and I also like to like mess around. I also like to do
Blow off some steam.
yeah, I like to be a child sometimes and mess around. Like every now and then I'm gonna buy a whole jar of Nutella and I'll finish it that night.
Oh.
I won't feel good the next day or the next 3 days, but
I'm the same, man. I love it. And
yeah, I like that.
with the vibe score, I just work around the parameters. So I just move things earlier. If I want to have a good time, I'm not going to do it at 9. I'll do it at like 1:30.
Me too. Like if I want a double stuffed Oreos, I'll eat them. I'll have them at 5 or 6. I'll cut myself off latest 7.
Yeah.
Whereas before I was only starting them at 10.
Exactly.
And then I would go immediately, I'd eat the whole box to the point where
I bet you slept like a beauty, though.
well, I passed out, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Ciao.